Good morning, nerds. It's Fana. It's very early in the morning here. It's actually 4:20 a.m. I thought I'd get up early and do some replay casts, so that I've got a bunch of content over the next few days as we lead up to Overwatch, and we prepare for it. So this is gonna be more of a chill replay cast. I'm not quite woken up yet, but yeah, here we go. So. Australian friend sent me this one, a guy called Probe, and you guys might not know who he is, but he's one of the up-and-coming Australian players right now. As you know, Australia's got some pretty decent players like Pig and Igers and Petraeus, if you count him as well, even though he's New Zealand, but he basically counts. He'll say he's not an Aussie, but we all know deep down the Kiwis want to be Aussies. Before the hate in the comments. But Probe, he won the last Australian tournament. Now, the big boys weren't there. Igers wasn't there. Pig wasn't there. But with that said, he still won it, so he's an up-and-coming player. He's pretty good. And we're going to check out his replay this game. So, this is a ZVP against Tefel, a European Zerg player who is not super popular, but he's always been around. He's been around for like the last 2 years at the top level in the European scene, doing pretty damn well. I think he wins a lot of weekly tournaments and just does well in general. Never having a really big tournament win as far as I know. I'm probably wrong in that. I didn't actually check. Just nothing comes to mind. But yeah, Legacy of the Void ZVP, a matchup which I've actually been doing really well in. So I thought I'd have a look at what Tefel's been doing. Just to, you know, see if it lines up with what I've been doing, because I actually used to steal a bunch of builds from this guy. He used to play a really strong ZVT, which was super simple to play. It was basically a 3-base Roach Hydra 2-2 timing, but the strength of Tefel is that he always builds up his economy really quickly, and then he just does a strong timing off of it. Like, he doesn't have the best late game in the world, but he has a good way of building up his economy and hitting a mid-game timing. The mid-game timing is just so clean and precise that it just does so much damage. And if the defending player doesn't play really, really well, then they get themselves into a pickle. So we'll see what he's doing here. He's gone a 3-hatch before pool into gas into pool, which is a bit different to his Heart of the Swarm styles. In Heart of the Swarm, he used to play really safe, always going for things like pool first, but here he decides to go for 3-hatch before pool. Now, I do think, even though you start with 12 probes and drones in Legacy, that 3-hatch before pool is still weak to a cannon rush, for sure. I've been messing with this build a lot myself, and yeah, you do get cannon rush and die, but he got away with it, and now there is an adept coming across the map. Let's see what this guy can do. Looks like he's just gonna get hit by this queen and get the fuck out of there. What a pussy. What a full-on pussy. Where's he going to go next? But let's have a look at Probe's tech here. What has he got? He has got a gateway, a Stargate, a gateway, and a gateway. So, looks to me like a pretty standard Stargate expand, and he will be choosing the Phoenix here. Shh. You didn't see that replay timer. You didn't see it. Okay. I'll hide that in editing. That was an accident. I didn't mean to show the replay timer. But yeah, he's going for the Phoenix opener. I actually really like this. A lot of people are going for Oracle openers right now, but I still think Phoenix opener is one of the stronger openers. Like, it limits the Zerg players so much, you can't just easily go into mutas and things like that. However, one thing a Phoenix opener is weak against is some kinds of Roach timings. It's pretty good against Hydra timings. Surprisingly, you can... If you build up enough of them, you can just pick up the Hydras, and the Hydras don't do too well against them. Like, you wouldn't expect it, but that's kind of how it works. But we'll see what Tefel is doing on the other side of the map. He's picked up 6 gas so far, so it looks like he's going into a heavy macro build here. Wants all of that gas for all of the tech, and we'll see what he can... Let's see what he goes for, because right now I've been going for Spire with Ravager Ling defense a lot, and it's been working out. Whoa, that is not the kind of tech I was expecting, my friends. I was not expecting Tefel to break out the worm. Okay. Well, I don't know what he's gonna do with this 6 gas. I mean, I guess he... Oh, he's not on that gas. He's being a cheeky bugger. He's got 2 on there. But he's got the rest of the gas. So I think he's gonna have too much gas with this many queens. But I guess he can build Ravages. That's one advantage nowadays. If you've got too much gas on your roaches, you can just build Ravages. So, yeah. Tefel is gonna get through this Nidus real soon. Not sure where he's gonna put it. He can't get into the main base because of Phoenix, so I think he's just going to plop it outside, which isn't ideal. You'd rather have it in the main base. But there we go. He sees it there, and I imagine he's going to drop it here. Yes, there we go. Tefel pops the Nidus down. This is going to be really nasty to hold, especially with the Phoenix opener. Queens are a lot better against Phoenix than Hydras. Can't pick them off so easily. They've got a lot more HP, and they can transfuse each other as well. Here we go, the Nidus pops probe. Here's the scream of the worm. And now he moves forward. Remember about those pylon cannons, so they can do a lot of damage, but it's just 2 pylons, and this is a lot of roaches moving in. Looks like the cannon gets taken down. Probe might just not have enough defense here. One of the pylons gets taken down. The mothership core is under fire. Time Warp goes down to try and save his ass. But once that pylon goes down, I don't think he can save this 3rd base, especially with the robo there on the 2 gateways as well. That means he's only producing off 3 gateways against 3 hatchery roach production here. Mothership core gets taken down, and now Probe is pushed back to 2 bases. There's no way he can hold this. The Phoenix is going to come in and try and take out these queens. I think they might be successful. It depends if Tefel decides to transfuse with these or not. He should do. He could do. No, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. GG. Tefel takes it down against Probe there. Very fast there to base. And Tefel just abusing it with the Nidus. Realizing that, yeah, you can't do that. You can't just get away with such a fast 3rd base off Phoenix. And that's actually a really cool response. I like it. Instead of just going for a big Hydra Link push, which very rarely works nowadays. Because of the, I mean, like I said, Phoenix are pretty good against them. And then with the pylon cannons as well, it's hard to break in. But this is definitely one way to take care of that greedy 3rd base. Well, hope you enjoyed this replay cast, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. See you then, nerds. Peace.